And hello. So this Crypto Halt channel, beginning to intermediate cryptocurrency information. I give you the best information that I can, unbiased, unprejudiced information, of course. This channel is non-paid. I don't get paid a dime for this channel, unlike everybody else. I will not be selling anything. E-Bomb is here, so I got a moderator. E-Bomb the moderator. Thank you very much. E-Bomb, watch out for the dumb shit in the top chats, all right? I'll need assistance. It's not my normal time, so I might only have one moderator. So anyhow, so what I'm trying to do on this channel is help you figure out the crypto space and to get rid of all fear, uncertainty, and doubt. There's zero hype on this channel, just real information, okay? I'm not trying to stir everybody up and get all this hypey news and all that dumb shit, okay? I'm sick of watching it myself, and so yeah, I'm going to let you know. Point eight problem makers. Okay, yeah, I mean, sometimes I read the chats while I make the show, and sometimes I just pull out one person in particular and comment and stuff. Okay, so yeah, before we start, welcome the haters. Well, I have something special for the haters. Okay, that says invitation. Okay, so I have a special invitation for the haters, and it brings me great joy to have the invitation. I'm going to open this up in a minute, and it's just for the haters only. A special opportunity that all of us will absolutely love. Because, yeah, I've been getting a lot of dumb shit, spam and this and that on the channel. And I'll also need help from moderators to take care of that. But I've been like deleting a lot of shit. Okay, so it's starting to get like a lot. And then I got spammers trying to tell me how to like run the channel. You already know. Okay, that's what all of us give a fuck about, somebody trying to make the channel better or correct me when they think I'm wrong when they're really too fucking stupid to know. See, look, I run this channel how I want, okay? Like, you can be a scammer right now and be listening, and you could try to make me look all bad or whatever, which you won't, because you're going to make yourself look like a fucking moron. But, I mean, you're going to try at least. I mean, you got guts, so I'll give you that. But that's about all you got, because you got no fucking brains. But it's like, I don't monetize on this channel. So I don't fucking care if, like, right now I got 47 people or 400. I used to have usually 600 people on my chat stuff. And then YouTube, which is a fucking useless company. I hate YouTube, and I wish they'd go fucking bankrupt or the government would shut them down with lawsuits and stuff. Because what YouTube does is, against people like me, is they mess with the algorithm and they cheat. They cheat people like me out of having viewers and stuff, and they cheat you guys in allowing my channel, because I make it specific in the title, and when I hashtag my channel, they don't want you to know the information I got. So that's why YouTube, this communist channel that we have here, unfortunately, and if I found one that was about as good or whatever, then I would flip over to it and leave YouTube in a split second. Okay, so to the spammers, I just really don't give a fuck, you know? So you can try to make me look this. So let's say if you do win, I don't fucking care, because I got your nice little invitation, and there's your little invitation. Go fuck yourself. See, it's just like that. I don't fucking care what you have to say. I usually normally never respond to a spammer because it's a waste of my time, really. So I just block them, you know. I don't need to have a discussion. Hey, if you're smarter than me, then start your own fucking channel. How about that? So yeah, so let me see who's here. Yeah, E-Bomb says YouTube deserves a lawsuit. Absolutely, because they're infringing on my First Amendment, which is my freedom of speech. They don't have a right to block what I say, as long as I'm not threatening to kill anybody or whatever, or hurt myself or others. YouTube's not allowed to do a fucking thing, but they do, and that's what makes them communist and socialist. Okay, so we got XRP fan. And then Kinetic says, hey, finally got you live. So sometimes I'll make a morning show because I'm on the Pacific Standard Time. So right now it's about 11:20 in the morning on Tuesday. So if I do a later show, it'll probably be at around 6 to 6:30 Pacific Standard Time PM. So that's just kind of when I would do shows, somewhere in there. But today I didn't make a show yesterday because I had something called a life. Yeah, something kind of like a life. And I was doing stuff. I had a great day, actually. So I took the day off on crypto. So I'm just going to see who we got here. We got the 8th Gate. And Mr. Jigga. What's up, Hulkster? I got some good news about Africa. Yes, sir. The 8th Gate says, XRP haters going to cry, asking themselves why they didn't buy XRP. Oh, told you guys already. The minute this lawsuit started, it was bullshit, stupid shit. 8th grade lawyers, literally. Okay, maybe 9th grade level. Pathetic case. I told you I used to work in court for about a year. I present cases to the judge. I deal with district attorneys and prosecutors and defense attorneys. I'm not a lawyer. I'm also not a financial advisor. And so with that court experience I've had, I'm looking at this case, and I told you from the get-go, the SEC is fishing. Like a fishing pole. That's what you do. That's what they are doing. When you don't have, they've only had 2 years to investigate. This court case has only been going on, I don't know, fucking 6 months. So now we're talking 2.5 years, and they want an extension so they can find more evidence. And they're trying to violate Ripple's attorney-client privilege by finding out, well, what did Ripple say to their lawyer? Hey, SEC, that's actually an amendment, right, in the Constitution. You know, the right to lawyer-client privilege. Like, maybe you've heard of that. It's called people's rights. Okay, SEC is a bunch of, like, children, communist children. And this whole case, I've told you from the beginning, I've worked in court, okay? If you don't have anything after 2.5 years, it's time to pack the fuck up and get the hell out of the house, okay? You're an unwanted house guest, okay? You know those guests that come over and it's all good for like a day or two, but then it's like 3, 4, 5 days later and just, you know what I'm saying. They stay too long. You wanted to help them out because they got some family problems, and then turns out that they're probably the problem, you know? So I already discussed this whole case with you guys, not tripping, 0 fucks given lifestyle. That's how I do this. And I told you from the beginning, there's no reason to worry. In fact, use this. If you didn't get in on the XRP, then you get that shit, okay? Because what's going to happen, and I told you a long time ago when Hong Kong, or even before then, but what they're doing over in Hong Kong is they're shutting out the little people. And I said, just you wait. And then someone's like, oh, they're a Chinese company. They're different, or country. They're different than us. No, America's starting to get pretty socialist and communist, actually. If you look at a certain party in the country, you'll see it, obviously, and in the news and stuff. But my goal is to keep you ahead of the game. Certain political things come up in my program, yes. So when we discuss those certain political things, that's going to help you invest knowing how fucked up things are going as far as the control, the manipulation, how they're trying to get the little guy out and the government's trying to get bigger and stronger or whatever. That's a heads up for you to make a move ahead of time before certain things. Like if certain countries are going to make hardware wallets illegal, right now is the time to buy them. And I can say that because it's legal right now. So you want to be ahead of these stupid fucks, okay? And you'll be ahead if you watch this program. Yeah, Veronica Rosario. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, this is like a last minute show I decided to make. So I didn't really have time to give any warnings. So I'm like, who's ever here is here, you know? So this one person says, God loves satire. Hulk, just heard Biden is attacking the Interledger 20022. Not sure how true. Gonna try to find out more maybe without having. Hey, there's a lot of rumors and stuff. I say it's better to have a hardware wallet than not have one. You know, it buys you time. It'll give you time to figure out what your next move will be, you know? And I remember, you guys, I really don't give a fuck what Biden does and says and this and that. There's other countries. See, America is the fucked up country. Just letting you know. So we invented XRP, but this fucking company won't let us buy it. Like, what the fuck is that, right? You can go to any country in the world and buy XRP. It's not a big deal. But in America, you can't. So I'm not concerned what happens in America. There's plenty of other countries in the world that do things their way. America, for some reason, thinks that, oh, things are going to be done our way. No, things will be done our way in our country. Did you hear Guatemala just laughing at Kamala Harris when she showed up and tried to talk to him? These stupid fucks, these American politicians, they don't fucking know. Like, people don't give a fuck what America thinks, all right? I certainly don't. So when I give you how I see things, there's other countries to live in. Okay? I'm not concerned about any lawsuits or whatever goes on in this fucking country, because I'll pick, there's probably only, 170 countries on this planet. So there's other places to live. So not concerned. And yeah, politics here. Yeah, the only kind of politics that I'm going to bring up is how the political movement that's happening, right? So you have to understand about the government trying to take away your rights, and how different YouTube channels take away your rights, and like with my program and stuff. So that affects the information you're going to get. Okay. So you have to be aware that YouTube messes with people's pages or channels. And that's going to affect when you're listening to a YouTuber that's bought and paid for by all these different companies and stuff. They're not going to tell you the truth because they're going to lose sponsors. See, I don't make money, so I don't give a fuck, right? That's what I love about this channel. You're going to get total real information, how I see it, because nothing is influencing me. This is just how I look. I don't make a dime. I'll make my money off my investments. You listen to the program and listen to other programs as well, and then you're going to notice a difference on what my approach is like, because I only made this program for you. I don't make anything off the program, so it's really not for me. I mean, if it was just for me making nothing, then what the fuck? Why am I reading all this news and researching shit for myself? I've already invested. I'm not investing anymore. I've invested a year ago. I was done investing in XRP 1 year ago. So I'm not putting any more money in because I only invest what I can afford to lose. Okay? So now, let's get into our news. This is kind of good news. So I spent an hour on Russia a few days ago. I made a video on Russia a few days ago and on how they're turning into crypto. All right. So watch some of those videos if you missed it. Now we're talking about Africa, the continent. And I already went over last week on how Ripple just got a contract with the second largest bank in Africa, the Bank of Egypt. So, and just how I'm looking at it, very, very soon, Ripple is going to be controlling North Africa. Okay, that's a big corridor. And the whole African continent is enormous. Okay, now we're going to talk about South Africa because Ripple's got the North. I'm thinking they're coming up getting the South really soon here. And then pretty soon that whole continent will be run by Ripple. So you got people bitching about, wow, it's only 82 cents or whatever the XRP is and all the crypto is down. And they're like, oh, there's no news. Oh, there's a lot of fucking news. You're just not watching the right channel. Okay? You have no concept. What dumb people do is they just look at the price all the time. Oh, it's down. But they look at something else going up like, oh, I could get that one. Then it goes down. Oh, up. Oh, down. Oh. See how that fucking stupid shit is? On this channel, we don't do that. On this channel, we learn about real world news and what the political wings are doing and what's going on in the world as far as what countries fight and who. You got to understand the political aspects of countries and which way things can turn and how they're working so you can invest correctly. You got to look at all the aspects of what's going on in the world. You know, are they having hard times in that country? Is there economic problems? But then also you look at what crypto companies are doing with different countries. So you got Ripple going into North Africa, and pretty soon the whole top half, probably the whole top half of Africa, will be Ripple enabled because it's all about cross-border payments, banking the unbanked, all these little buzzwords. That's all Ripple. That's all they've done from the beginning. Low-end, low-cost, cross-border transfer payments, lightning speed, super fast. That's what's needed in Africa. And Ripple just didn't get a deal with the second largest bank for no fucking reason, okay? It's because Ripple is going to be taking over the whole continent of Africa and the world. That's why I'm making these videos. So check it out. So I read this article, this is a couple days ago. I was going to present it yesterday in the morning, but I got tied up. And so anyhow, from Quartz Africa. Okay, so here it is from Quartz. It's like Quartz Africa is like a digital media news channel. It's QUARTZ. I think you ought to read the article. Quartz Africa. So now this is, I got a lot of notes here, right? So I'm going to try to like burn through this and keep it with just that. How Africa could become a world leader in central bank digital currency. So that's the name. Africa could very well be a leader in cross-bank digital currencies for the reason I just told you. It's broken country financially. A lot of people are unbanked. A lot of cross-border payments and just stuff like that, okay? Remember Ripple just had a deal with North Africa, okay? The Egyptian Bank of Egypt. So I told you that. My next point is I taught you last week that 85% of central banks are exploring the CBDC. That's like almost all of them. Got it? Let me just rephrase this then. Almost every single bank is exploring digital currency. Now that sounds a little bit different, don't it? That sounds like a wow. Well, I guess there is a lot of stuff going on in crypto. Well, People are like, oh, there's no fucking news in crypto. No, you're just watching the, like I said, the wrong fucking channels. All right. 60% of all the banks are testing right now or have already tested the digital currencies. Mainly it's CBDC is what we're talking about here. Not necessarily digital currencies in a sense, but let me make it more specific. CBDC. So you got damn near all of them are exploring it, almost all of them. And then you've got 60% that are testing it. We're moving along pretty fast with the CBDC. My next point, you got Ghana, Morocco, Egypt, Kenya, South Africa. They are right now testing CBDCs, okay? Next point, his name is Pierre George. So we're going to call him Dr. George. He is an associate professor at the University of Cape Town, South Africa. And that is the perfect continent to trial CBDCs. Here's why Africa is the perfect place to test CBDCs. Due to the high poverty, that's what Ripple's going after. The difficulty in banking, that's what Ripple's going after. These are all things Ripple's folks, that's the main fucking reason for Ripple. If people don't understand it, well, I'm going to help you understand it right now. Ripple's not in the business where they're just going to start off working with the banks and the JP Morgans of the world. No, from the very beginning. And this is with Stellar as well, okay? Stellar, which is XLM, and the XRP's goal is to first start with the poor, the unbanked, the difficulty in cross-border. Everything is just screaming XLM and XRP. If you go back and you look at the original mission statements and stuff of these companies like I've looked at, that's their whole fucking reason to be in existence. Okay? No other company is focusing on poor people. Okay? Now, if XRP happens to benefit the rich, then great. But their original focus, and it still is, that's why they got the Mexican corridor, working with MoneyGram up and down there. They got Asia. They're not starting in Beverly Hills, got it? They're not starting in Bel Air, got it? Or Atherton in like the Bay Area or the Silicon Valley. They're not starting there. Where are they starting? The poor areas. They're not in the United States doing XRP, fucking moron. Okay? They're in the poor areas of the world. That's where Ripple and XLM are starting. Okay? So that's why I'm reading this article to you, because Africa is the perfect place to get this shit going. This is what I have heard. This is what I have heard people and no other crypto company talking about and actually solving the problem. So you have, like I said, XRP and XLM that are focusing on broken ass company or countries where their banking system's just a fucking mess, where people are poor. And they can't use Ethereum and Bitcoin because it's slow as fuck. The transaction fees are so high. Okay, that shit's not going to work. Okay, what's the solution? Ripple and Stellar. Okay, throughout the whole world. Let me check. So Carla Shirley is saying, have to bank the unbanked. So exactly. That's what Ripple and Stellar's mission is. That's why I'm reading the story, not because it's benefiting Mickey Mouse coin or Shiba or something like that. I'm not putting down Mickey Mouse coin. But Crypto Hulk, there is no Mickey Mouse coin. I know. I'm just saying. Next. My next point is Dr. George says crypto should be universally accessible. Oh, universally accessible means everybody can have. Well, can everybody have a Bitcoin? Oh, wait, no, that's right. They only make 21 million of them. And there's only like, I don't know, 6-7 billion people on the planet. So that's impossible for everybody to have a Bitcoin. Yeah. Okay. He talks about here should be universally acceptable, open to everyone, and must be. Here's what the college professor says: transparent. Well, Ripple's been very transparent. They've only met with regulators like I don't know once every month or two for like the past 8 years. Seems pretty fucking transparent to me. It needs to be efficient. Oh, let's talk about efficiency. XRP just happens to be like 50,000 times more efficient than Bitcoin. Let me move on. And trustworthy. Ripple has always said this stuff. Next point. Dr. George says you need to make sure it is interoperable. Oh shit, what's that word? Interoperable. Well, shit. Doesn't Ripple use that word all the time? Yes, Mr. Professor. Yeah. This whole article is screaming XRP and Stellar. If you don't know, you need to know. Due to all the difficult, so the reason the professor's talking about a crypto that's interoperable, he's talking about Ripple. He says, due to all the difficult countries in Africa, so all their financial things are all jumbled. You got this bank and that bank don't talk to the other one, and they use this currency. Dude, Ripple's going to solve all this with Stellar. That's what this whole article is basically telling you. If you understand XRP and Stellar, that's their whole fucking mission, is to work on a country like Africa and link everybody up together and be interoperable. There's no other crypto that's more interoperable. I mean, actually, I don't think any of them are. Okay. Let me check a couple comments here. It's time to move. Okay. I think XDC is the crypto they keep in the dark, ready for massive moves. XDC is a good one too. Anything that's ISO 20022 is one that I would actually buy. So I'm going to keep it cool, right, with the disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't listen to a fucking thing I say. From here on out, and this whole program, just ignore everything I say about financial stuff, because I totally lie. And if you invest in something based on what I say and you get wrecked, then it sucks to be you. Got it? Quit bitching and have your lawyer call 1-800-EAT-SHIT, all right? So, next point. Dr. George talks about the ability of Africans to use blockchain technology to digitally tokenize. Now listen to this. Listen to what this guy's saying. This is big. And Ripple's going to carry all the money. He wants to digitally tokenize their land, their homes, their cars, whatever they got in Africa. They can put it on the blockchain. So if they want to go buy a house, they can have other people jump in and help them buy a house. Whoa. That means I could put my house on the blockchain and I could get 4 or 5 other people to go in on it with me. And then now I don't need a mortgage. I could save the hundreds of dollars a month that I'm losing on my house. Maybe it's $300-400 a month or more, 500 in interest a month. Now this doctor is talking about this will help the African people because they might have like their house somewhere in Ghana or wherever it is, and maybe they can't afford to buy the house. Well, if people around the world want to invest in somebody's house, now that poor African person can get into a house. Do you see how genius this article is? That's why I'm bringing it to you, okay? Ripple, XRP, and Stellar, primarily. Now, you got the other ISO 20022. I'm not talking about them. I know that they're going to be involved in a lot of this too, but Ripple has always been about all the money. Now we're talking about Africa. Some dude who lives in Zimbabwe wants to buy a fucking car. He can't afford it. People like you and me then could maybe, we go in and invest. I mean, not that I would want to, but I'm saying, let's say the guy has, I don't know, an airplane or a business. Maybe he's got a business. And whatever the guy in Zimbabwe does for a living, we invest. He tokenizes his business. We invest. And now this guy's got capital. He's got maybe, $100,000 now because he's got 100 people that give him $1,000 in this tokenization. Now, I own part of this guy's business, and every month that he earns money or whatever, it makes my invest. You see where all this is going? That's how this is going with Ripple and all the money. That's why it won't be no $500,000. I'm looking at 10 grand for an XRP or more. When it has all the world's money, maybe more, 20 grand. Who knows? So what XRP will do, it's not just for sending people money. It does a whole lot of shit. Okay, it's going to do more stuff. David Schwartz today, well, the news that I got today, that he's working on trying to get Bitcoin and everybody else onto XRP to somehow figure out a way. Well, they're working on it. That's where all the money comes in. Okay. This price literally talks about. Oh, the article literally talks about tokenization, about tokenizing everything in the world, and that'll run on the XRP. You got it? That's why I'm reading you this article. I gave you the source and everything. Go read it yourself. It's fucking amazing. It's just screaming XRP to me. Dr. George talks about how slow Bitcoin, inefficient Bitcoin, and expensive Bitcoin correspondent banking right now is, and cross-border payments right now are totally inefficient. What Ripple has focused on doing, all the world banking, okay, that's what Ripple has done. Ripple has focused from the beginning on trying to solve all these problems and make a dent in the universe. That's their whole goal. That's why I invested in Ripple, because their goal is to put a dent in the universe, to bank the unbanked, to get everybody to have money so they can send it to other people without having to give it away to like a Western Union or a MoneyGram or something, or to our local banks. That's why I invest in that company, because I'm like, damn, that is the company. They're going to change the world. They're going to revolutionize the world. I'm not trying to invest in just a dog or something. I'm trying to invest in a company that's goal is to change the whole fucking world, to have the whole world's money running on their network. And they're actively right now all around the world now setting up their infrastructure. But there's no news, Crypto Hulk. Oh, okay. Bunch of dummies say that shit. Okay. What do we got here? Matt Golden is here. Kiko FX Designs. Can I buy XTC on Coinbase? Other people know. I don't know those particular things. But yes, Brad Garlic House. Oh, we have a celebrity in the, or Bread Garlic House. So we have a somewhat celebrity. Let me see what this person has to say. I think they will pull the rug from XRP retail holders for a few years, make it illegal to hold. Might be a few years until the lock is released. There's a lot of different things with that, but I'm going to focus on the article here. I could go off talk about all kinds of stuff. Yeah, there was some talk today about Gust says if they make XRP illegal in the US, the Hulk moves. No, I'm going to stay here and just give them all my fucking money, right? I'm not saying what I'm going to do, but I sure as hell ain't giving up my crypto. That's for damn sure. My next point, Dr. George talks about what we need, and that we need an application, a crypto. We need a crypto that all other cryptos can be built on. A crypto that's like interoperable, maybe like Ripple, where I could be in the United States, I could be in Ghana, and if I want to send money into Zimbabwe, So I could be in Africa and be in South Africa or send it to Egypt. Whatever money they use in that country in Africa, the XRP ledger can convert it into that. That's what the doctor's saying. African needs. He's just not saying the word XRP. I think he already knows. Okay, I honestly do. But you can't say it because it's illegal. It's a secret. Okay, all around the world, everybody knows about XRP. You can't talk about it. It's a secret. And the reason I'm telling you this is because I want you to know that fucking Africa is almost all XRP or Ripple, whatever, software shit. Hey, all it takes is a split second. And once these companies, look, if I use the term XRP, I mean Ripple and it's interchangeable, whatever, okay? Even though they're two separate things, but I mean, at some point, Ripple can go up and XRP can be down, whatever. Hey, I'm looking at end game. Okay, I'm not looking at the now game. I'm not looking at the next fucking week game. I'm looking at whenever Ripple links up with everybody else and they're using the X Rapid or the X Current, whatever the fuck it is, I don't even care. All I care is when that they like, do you want to try XRP? And they flip that fucking switch and we're all millionaires, okay? That's what the fuck that I care about. Is the groundwork being laid right now? Yes, it is. That's what the fuck I'm reading this stuff off for the past 36 minutes for, okay? They're linking up with these different countries and this and that. They're not leaving breadcrumbs for you to follow so everybody can get rich. They're trying to do the shit secretly. That's what my channel's for, to tell you, hello, here's what's going on in Africa, just probably the biggest fucking continent on the planet. Just thought I'd let you know, okay? That's why I'm making this video. The next point, and I've got 3 total points left. Dr. George says you want a CBDC and a public relations so that private company or private companies don't attempt to manipulate or take over government money. Bitcoin. So let me repeat that. You want a CBDC. Each country wants to develop a central bank digital currencies, and you want public regulations. Like the United States now is trying to get clarity. Public regulations, clarity, same fucking thing. And you want a crypto that's not going to try to manipulate or take over a country's money. I was watching the Bitcoin convention. They're just all down with the banks, down with American money, this and that. That's not going to work, folks. And even though El Salvador is going to use Bitcoin for their national currency, that's not going to work. According to this doctor, according to what's in my fucking head, that shit's not going to work. El Salvador will realize this is a fucking mistake. When the poor people go to the grocery store and they got to wait for 4 hours for a transaction to happen, that's not going to work. Or when they don't have a lot of money in El Salvador because they're poor and they want to go to the store and with their Bitcoin, they want to go to the store and buy a loaf of bread and some milk and maybe a little bit of chicken, and the transaction fee is like $20 or something. That's going to cost, they want to buy $1.50 or $2 worth of food, but the transaction fee is going to be $20. That shit's not going to happen. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a fortune teller, right? Let me move on. Ripple has worked with regulators from day one. Let me repeat. Ripple has worked with regulators from day one for the past, 8 years. So it appears to me that what the doctor was saying is that it needs to be, if it's a private company, it needs to be one that works with He's just talking about Ripple. This whole fucking article is Ripple. He's just not mentioning the name. XRP is a bridge asset. That's important. XRP is a bridge. It's not a world currency. It's a bridge asset. It allows me to transfer money and do the exchange. That's what a bridge is. When you cross over, you know what a bridge doesn't replace the country's money. That's what Bitcoin's going to try to do, and it's not going to work, okay? A bridge asset means that the people of El Salvador can have their own money and they can buy something in rubles or pesos or whatever, and the conversion is done automatically for them. Okay, that's what XRP is a bridge currency. It's not trying to replace. No, it's a bridge asset or whatever you want to call it. Okay, a bridge currency, but it's not trying to take over any nation's currency. Second to the last point, Dr. George says this CBDC needs to be, listen, universally accepted by every country without replacing any country's currency. Fuck, that's totally XRP. This article is all about how Africa will become XRP friendly. And you and I will be very rich, okay? That's why I'm reading this article. I'm not concerned about tomorrow. What's the fucking price of XRP? I'm reading the end game. I know how this game ends. And it's like a boxing match, and we're taking some hits and this and that, and maybe got a bloody lip or whatever. I'm looking at the end game. I don't care what fucking round 1, 2, 3, whatever. Whenever this boxing match ends, that's when we're rich, okay? I'm reading it right here. It can't get any easier than that to understand what the hell I'm talking about. Last point. Near the end of the article, Dr. George starts talking about the need to have a crypto that tracks things. Is he talking about VeChain? I don't know. Name a crypto that you know of that tracks things. Well, VeChain. He says, like a supply chain. Oh, shit. That's what VeChain is. It's a supply chain. It's a supply chain crypto, and he talks about the need to track a product from the manufacturer while it's on the way to being delivered in a truck, when it arrives in the store, when the customer. He's talking about VeChain and not even saying it. Got it? That's what VeChain. That's why I invested in these like a year ago. I already know all this shit. I already know how the end game is going to be. I know who the winners are going to be, and that's me and you if you understand what the fuck I just said for the past 42 minutes. Okay? This is broken down so much that you should already know if you're going to be a winner or a loser. You need to stop looking at what's going on right this second on the news. The news is not going to break this shit down like this to you. My channel will. My channel's trying to show you today. We've already talked about Russia and how they're going to do it. We've already talked about Mexico, the Asian area. Like I said, we're going around the globe on this fucking channel. We're going around the globe, and I'm breaking down different parts of the world. So you say, oh, yeah, I guess XRP really is doing something big. Oh, yeah, pretty soon Africa, it's all fucking XRP, all right? This one dude says, I'm getting a XRP, a scam, private license plate for my Bugatti. Oh, that would be cool. Love it. So there you go. No, Tom says Corona. Dude, it's 12 o'clock, so it's too early for Corona, all right? Anyhow, I got to end this. I will read the comments later. I might make another video. I don't know. I got stuff I got to get going here with, okay? So you've got enough information to know that it looks like each part of the world now is all flipping over to Ripple and XRP. So that'll do it for this.